Hey guys, Steve-O here. It's just a little bit before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Kind of doing this earlier than I thought I was going to. I didn't do anything this morning, but I did plan to do something later on. I have two things combining right now that are just wearing me out. We have a weather front coming in. It's like a cool front. Anytime the weather changes, wherever that front is, it kind of, anybody with arthritis knows how that feels, or if you've ever had a busted leg, busted hip, you got busted toes or something, when it's getting ready to rain, you know it. Or when the weather's getting ready to change, you know it. Well, I know it. To compound that, I've had to stop using some of the stuff that I use for this on a daily basis. I can't take any kind of NSAIDs right now. I can't use typically for something this early in the day. I use some of the like arthritis cream stuff, the non-scented stuff. But in looking at all the packages that I've got around here, I don't have one bloody thing I can put on right now that's going to make me take some of the fire out of my muscles. So I'm just going to have to live with it. I promised you the good, the bad, and the ugly on this stuff. This is the ugly here. This is I'm one miserable SOB right now. So I only hurt from the bottom of my neck to my heels right now. And anybody out there that's got fibromyalgia or some kind of muscle thing going, my muscles start doing that. It's how muscles feel just before you get a leg cramp, Charlie horse, whatever you want to call it. Imagine your entire back and one leg doing that for several hours at a time. So that's where I am. I ain't bitching. I just, this is part of the process. And to leave this out and come back here next week and say, oh, everything was great, I didn't have a bad time. Well, that's crap. Life doesn't work that way. So today's update is still haven't figured out how in the heck you get 12 or 1,500 calories in when you're not eating anything much. And I can only choke down / survive so much liquids in my body at one time with the shakes, but the milkshakes. But I'm doing what I got to do. I'm not hungry anymore, which is the other thing that happens when you're or happens to me anyway, when I'm in ketosis. I cease to be hungry, and I've really had a hard time today eating enough, drinking enough stuff to fill the void. My stomach doesn't feel empty, or my stomach feels empty, but I'm not hungry, and hey, that alone is a new feeling for me right now. So anyway, I just want to make this early because I suspect that here in a little while I'm going to be crashed out somewhere from taking something heavy to get rid of this, because I'm not going to sit around like this for the next 4 days. I got to do something to pare this back. So that's what I got for today. Weather's changing, hurting all over. Back feels, pretty bad. So anyway, hang on. So that's today. This is Thursday the 20th, and this is today's report on the liquid diet. In case anybody wanted to know on the liquid diet, I made mention yesterday or the day before that at some point when you're doing this diet, everything turns to liquid in your body and doesn't want to stay in there. Well, that was the start of it, and I am now through the end of it, or it's through the end of me, as the case may be. So, tapping again, sorry. Alright, that's all I got for right now. Thanks everybody hanging in there. If you're still watching these things, leave me a comment down there. And again, fat, ugly, whiny. Add whiny in there today, because it'd be true as hell. Even the dog doesn't want to come near me. So, you guys have a good evening. We will talk to you tomorrow one way or the other. You might have me in a wraparound sport coat with the thing on my face like Hannibal Lecter, but I'll be here. Y'all have a big one. We'll talk at you tomorrow. This is Steve-O saying good night. early evening, but good night.